And it's another trading session. So we can pass the account today if it's the proper timing. But yeah, we're gonna be copy trading them and two minis. That's the thing here. So draw on liquidity wise, we just inverse basically inverse his hourly gap. So I'm expecting maybe a flip of order flow, but that we will be having our confirmation. It's really gonna be bearish if this 15-minute gaps gets respected. If they do, then we're going towards the long low. We already got a manipulation, so it's valid, but the hourly close just so that we're there. Did we make 5 minutes? No, we didn't. Pretty much didn't. There's this one, so little. It's not even that relevant. All right, we're flushing so much. Yeah, we're flushing so much, guys. They have this 5 minute gap with, all right, we're just fully reversing from here. We'll see if we're gonna get an SMT off of it, but longs from here is fine. Because we didn't tap, oh, we already tap a 15 minute. Okay. We already tapped here at 15 minutes. Not yet at 30, but we already tapped a 15 minutes, so I would understand if we're gonna fully reverse from here. But we can definitely still have more bullish reactions off of this or this size. So you will get inversions off of it, right? If you're gonna have an inversion here, like on the 30 seconds after tapping the 5 minute, I'm going to take a long off of it. Stabbing along at what is this? 29427. I mean 29470, which is pretty high up. Alright, no. We're just flushing lower. Technically we already tapped this 15 minutes, so this now becomes a 15 minute to me high. We just chill here. It's nothing clear yet that is being presented. What matters to me more now is the low over here, like this internal low, because if we get an SMT on any of this, reversal could happen, but there's definitely London low here. I don't like to enter any of this, even let's say what was it? The fill on 29424. Yeah, that's good. Like you're gonna hit CP, but well, actually it's quite fine. It's happened 15 minutes, got an inversion, and yeah, the 30 points, I'll get mobbed. I might get mobbed, but from the fill from this, 29423. Oh, that will already give it, right? 70, 423. Oh no, it won't yet. So this wait here, this gonna be the manipulation high. But I look at this as protected high now, because this is now 50 min to be high. Yeah. I'm looking at it as more of a protected high. So we're gonna take I think this one's London lows. Or no, 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 it's just an internal low. Still have London lows below. This could be a trade for some, like the 30 second maybe. The fill here on pretty much the close of the 1 minute of slow. Pretty much, but not quite. It's like 420, like right here. For me, like the stocks are so big. If I would do this, I have to go 1 minute. And that's the only time I'm gonna hit CP here. Just to make this trade work. So it's a pass. I'm a pass on that. But it makes sense. We already manipulated on the 15 minute gap and had like an SMT off of it. But yeah, I ain't too sharp to see that shit. But yeah, we already took this internal low. I'm gonna remove this because now it's just noise. What I just want to see is this London low as well as this dimension really high at this point. Less lines on the charts, more clarity. We're gonna make a 3 minute gap soon. Like to anyone who's shorting this, I mean, it can be taken, but I'll sort of do limit order on it if I'm not gonna lie. Can I do 2 minis here? I mean, I can. But are we gonna flip off of this? That shit just fully logging. But there's a 3 minute gap, and it hasn't even closed yet. 392. Yeah, there's a 3 minute gap here. Like, how do I know if we're just gonna flip after this? There's no SMT. Oh no, wait. Oh wait. Maybe a reaction out of this a 30-minute BPR, a 30-second BPR. But I really want to see this 3 minutes first. It's quite unclear for me. Though they both inverse the 1 minute, pretty much. This one inverse it, right? Yeah, that inverse that. But I mean, if I was here, Phil would be at 90. This is the high I need to get, like something here. I'm in break even now if ever. But for me, it's like it's an unclear stab. I'd rather see this 3 minute first. Because we're pretty bearish. We're looking pretty bearish, and we are edging London lows, mind you. We're edging London lows, and this is a protected high because it's a 15 intermediate term high. All right, this is too many. Just inverse this lower. I am shorting. If inverse lower, or we just if we respect this gap, then I'm long enough of that. It's just in respect this gap, this 1 minute BPR, I'm long in. But if we respect this 3 minute, then there's this 1 minute gap. I'm shorting. It's pretty easy at that. Easy conditions for me. Respect this. This one is gonna close in a minute. We're not gonna make a 5 minute gap anymore. We're not gonna make one. Here we're gonna still make 5 minutes because we're a lot lower on ES. Okay, I'm still gonna wait, guys. Still not clear. If this pumps, I don't really mind. I need to see something clearer because this 3 minute is getting respected. We're not gonna create a 5 minute higher. ES would do that. 3 minutes, not even feel that. Um, yeah. So this could even be counted as an SMT. FVG SMT. So if you invert this lower, I'm definitely shorting it. You just slightly lower the actual low. Yeah, I'm shorting it if we invert this lower. What is this? 29358. Yeah. Am I filming? All right, we're filming. So yeah, 5 minutes is gonna open here right now. 3 minute not yet tapped. So yeah, this is a 5 minute. I'm seeing on yes. NQ we're not gonna have a 5 minute. So we're still at 3 minute right now. So this one is really unclear. Ain't taking that. I'm only gonna take shorts from here. Cover. Just 3 minute just flip. You know, yeah, it's pretty unclear. Even a tap on the gap, none. So it's like an easy fade for me. Even if I entered on the 30 second, I would be stopped out and break even. There you go. Now it's actually. If this fully flips, I'm shorting. Still have 15 seconds. To see if this fully flips, I'm ready to short this. We haven't inversed it quite yet. But as soon as we do, I'm shorting it. Because this treatment is being already respected. And we have an SMT on the high as well. What we just need is this close here. What I want to see again, as I mentioned, is a close below this gap. And I'm selling to me. But I mean that. But it wasn't the best. So we inverse it now. Yes, it's flushing a lot lower, going towards the London lows. 342. Exit, exit, exit. There you go, guys. Pass the account. Let's go. Everything exited. Pass the account. So that's the trade of the day. We passed two accounts today. I wasn't even seeing that I was already up because I was computing the loss. That's why. That's my issue. But let's see here the trade. Why did I take this trade? I was quite quiet on that because I was locking in. But basically, we had this SMT from this 3 minute gap I was holding. Because if you would look at ES, bro, this 3 minute gap didn't ever get tapped. So we had an SMT after the 3 minute gap. So SMT off of that, I don't know, let's say it's this. I don't know. Whatever this gap is. So we had an SMT off of this, we could say it's this one. So we had an SMT out of the 3 minute gap, which we are fully respecting. We can see here all the wicks. Then this one is a spike of a 3 minute intermediate high. So we can line it up as a 3 minute intermediate high. So really a lot of confluence here because this one right here, I look at this high as a protected high, because um this became a 50-minute intermediate term high. We did that's where we manipulated before going lower, creating this move, generating liquidity. So we had an SMT out of that until 3 minute gap, seek off a 3 minute intermediate high. And I said here, as soon as we inverse this, I'm gonna flip and short it. So my fail was at 29277, no, 29342. Wasn't the best fill in the world. Oh, the fill was down there. Wow, really? Wait a second. I'm gonna make sure that I put the trade mode off. Wow, my fill was really low. Yeah, but I think technically, because the close was there, yeah. Because if this is the difference, like if I went for a limit order here, I will get logged. Like seriously get logged and just really get mad at my ass for not taking the trade. So I took it at the 1 minute inversion, stops at this high. Actually, this is not really my stop loss. Because if you think about it, with 2 minutes, it's gonna blow. So my actual stop loss was pretty much the EQ. So this is like a pass or daily loss, blow or pass account. So then we TP at 29277 because we already got, actually, we went beyond, guys. We're extra by 10 points, but that doesn't really matter. As long as we got 53K. So my fill was at 29277. So basically, this was the fill. This was a trade, trade of the day. S plus, S plus trade. My drawn liquidity was the London low. If I was here and actually trading this, I would definitely be aiming for the London low. But how would actually edge me if I did that? But yeah, um, bank it. Bank it, Jonathan. Bank it. So yeah, it's pretty much like a trade right there. Stop like EQ. That's plus trade. So there you go. Pass 250Ks. So it's gonna be just all for today, guys. I'm back at it again. People experience stumbling blocks, but you gotta get back at it. And this is where I'm gonna start to get back at it. So yeah, guys. It's gonna be all for the day. Let's get a screenshot of this account. All right, and just paste it here. Thank